So this is a quick overview of my Minnesota Timberwolves lineup. The point guard position I've not found many cards for, so that's why Anthony Edwards is playing the one. I know that's not the position he normally plays, but for this, I needed him at the point guard spot. As you can see, I got 96 Nah, but after that it's just Mike Conley playing point guard. But yeah, the rest of the team looks pretty good. Finally got all these playoff challenges done. So getting a big man from Timberwolves will definitely help. I've slid Jaden Daniels down to the 4. I figured he'd be better there than Tom Gugliotta. Off the bench, got Jaren, Ryan Hollins. Not the greatest, but good, okay overalls. Tony Campbell and Doug West on the wing. I think this team will be pretty good, especially with Andrew Wiggins. He can score a little bit. I thought about putting him off the bench to be my bench scorer, but I'm thinking this is the best way to do it. So let's get into the game.
The 3, the small forward. Here we go. And so it's Athens with it. Outside Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Conley. Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Edwards against Wiggins. Gobert with a screen on Edwards. The drive by Wiggins. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And when he is on the move and starts to show his athleticism, that's when the special moments come from Andrew Wiggins.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. And it's blocked by Edwards. Outside McDaniels. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And here's Minnesota now. It's a three-point game. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker from outside, off the mark. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Edwards. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And here's McDaniels. Towns outside. Will it go? McDaniels with the rebound. Wiggins for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins got 5.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Edwards against Wiggins. Towns left side. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Alexander Walker after the basket by Athens. Here's Edwards. Minnesota again missing. Athens leading by 10. Here's Gugliotta. Gobert with a screen on McDaniels. Gugliotta passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. And again, it's Athens with a three.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Six to shoot. McDaniels passes to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
McDaniels, that's good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Athens. Edwards can't hit. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Wiggins. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wiggins got 9.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Edwards. Following the score by Minnesota. Wiggins outside. Tries again. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 11 points in the game.
And Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 14. McDaniels against McDaniels. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Athens. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Fires the three. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Wiggins.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Conley. The three is up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Athens looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Minnesota trails by 17. On the court for Minnesota. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Dozier in at the 3. Here's Dillingham. Unloads from 13. Cleared away by Hollins.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Alexander-Walker. No points so far. Pass to McDaniels. That one off the back iron and out. Athens leading by 19. Here's Campbell. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And Minnesota with possession here. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Alexander-Walker. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it falls all over the rim and in. Alexander Walker's got his first basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Dillingham. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Ingles. Over to the left wing. Now Reed. Clock at 6. Here's Dillingham. Still without a bucket. Misses the 3. Alexander Walker with it. Campbell. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Here's Shannon. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Athens with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And it's good for 2. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the game.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Shannon. Right side Reed. Pass to Ingles. Snatched away. Here's Jang. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Dozier. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Guard it.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Jang. Yep, that one's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Athens. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Conley, covered by Alexander Walker. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Substitution for the away team. McDaniels. Shannon.
And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Campbell. Pulls it from the top of the key. Yep, count it. Campbell's got 6 points.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Shannon. No made baskets yet. Misses from short range. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hollins, covered by Towns, and the basket is good.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Athens with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
They're taking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
McDaniels out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Gugliotta in at the small forward position. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Athens. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Mike Conley. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
And for Athens, they've got Rudy Gobert. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Gugliotta in at the 3 slot. Now Conley. No points yet. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Conley. Six on the shot clock. McDaniels with the rebound. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here he goes. And that one's good. Gugliotta.
And clear.
And here's Minnesota now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And Wiggins, right now, it's a buffet out there. He's getting everything he wants in spoonfuls.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. Pulls it from the corner. And the shot goes down.
Anthony Towns. The assist, Mike Conley.
On offense, here is Athens. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's blocked. And it's It's out of bounds to Minnesota. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker.
Substitution for the away team. Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
And Minnesota with possession here. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Up ahead. Gobert gets the bucket.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now here's Gobert. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Conley, and there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And Minnesota making a change here.
Dozier. Shannon.
.152 left in the third. Here's Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got 6 here in the quarter.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Minnesota making a change here. Ingles is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 7, Joe Ingles.
Towns outside. Pass to Dozier. Outside, Ingles. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here's the fast break. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. McDaniels got 8.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Shannon gets it to go. On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Edwards. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 14 points for him.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Pass to Towns. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 19-6 run. From downtown, offensive board. Jang, here's Campbell. Offline with a 3. And here's Alexander Walker. Yet to see a basket. Knocks it loose. Pass to Dillingham. Here's the break. Here's Campbell. He lays it up and banks it in.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so it's Athens showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got Miller, Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Dozier in at the small forward. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. He puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Now here's Alexander Walker. And it's in there. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
And so it's Athens with it. Here's Jang. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Here's Hollins. Drops in the three.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Dillingham, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. No good again that time. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
He gets it in there.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Pass to Dozier to the middle. Pulls it. Jacks up a three. Cleared away by Hollins. Hollins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. A quick shot there. It's off target.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And here's Minnesota now. They have yet to score here in the fourth. McDaniel's got room. Minnesota again missing. McDaniel's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Campbell. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Conley finds Edwards. And Campbell pulls it down. On offense, here is Athens. It's been 13 unanswered for him. From the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The shot by Towns, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Dang's shot is off. Edwards looking for an opening. Cleared away by Hollins. Hollins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Jang. Driving in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Conley against Edwards. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. And Conley with the three. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Wiggins. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, McDaniels. Towns passes to McDaniels. Edwards for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Minnesota again missing. Outside Edwards. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The free throw drops for Conley.
At the line for the away team, Mike.
And Conley drops them both. Edwards for three, and it's good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Athens winning this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Andrew Wiggins.
Anthony Edwards had 20 points, tied with Andrew Wiggins for the most, with that buzzer beater 3 to end the game. Very good overall. I do like using this card. That's similar to T-Mac for me. I have the 100 overall fan favorites T-Mac. Both of them, I just like using them to shoot threes mostly, but they're pretty good on offense. That's why I like using it. Didn't really do a whole lot on the offensive end. Got having like 2 shot attempts, but mostly needed him for the defense. Got 6 rebounds. That's all I need from him. He did his job. So nothing really bad to say there. Jaden McDaniels, I had him at the 4, like I mentioned at the start of the video. I think he did very well. He had 8 points, 1 point best. I had 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Got a steal or 2, maybe a block. So all around did a great job, which is what I was hoping for. That's what I like about guys and Matt and 2K. Just the ability to do a bit of everything. And so I'm very happy with his performance. With Andrew Wiggins, he was the main scorer I had in the first half. He ended up with 20 as well. But Andrew Wiggins did a pretty good job. Can't complain much at all. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, I was a bit up and down. I was not able to really shoot threes with him. I don't think I made a single shot from a really long distance. Most of his points came in the basket or somewhat mid-range area. But he got rebounds and he got assists. I can't really ask for much more from him. I think he made some plays on defense too. Tom Gugliotta, well, he did all right. There's one of the highlights they showed was him getting a nasty block. That's what I was really hoping for, just him to be a good scheme fit, and when he's on the floor, just move and float with the game. Not really a big threat on offense. But, I didn't really give him the ball a whole lot, but he definitely made plays when he had the chance to. So, thank you very much for that. Ryan Hollins, I was not expecting to be as good. I even greened a 3 with him. Yeah, he did a bunch of it on offense. Points, rebounds, assists. I think he got a steal or 2. I noticed on the inbounds twice he forced turnovers, so definitely grateful for that. He might be the MVP, to be honest. Doug West. Actually, don't really know if he did a whole lot. I know he did score a good amount of points. He didn't really make too many mistakes. Did a good job staying in front of his man on defense. Nothing really much more to say. Didn't play bad at all. Georgie Ga. He did not too bad. I mean, he's not as athletic necessarily as Ryan Hollins seems to be, but he definitely made up for it. He definitely got rebounds and points. Especially the last one guy was that nasty dunk on Cat in the paint. But yeah, I believe he got some assists as well, maybe some blocks. But yeah, I think he did a great job. I like using him coming off the bench. He's pretty solid as a big man. And Tony Campbell, I mean, he seemed to be probably the best scorer off the bench. I don't really think I missed much with him at all because he seemed to have it going. I mean, I don't think I really took a lot of threes with him. I feel like I just drove to the basket with him. Had a lot of success. I think he was up there for scoring. He might be top 3, if not top 5. But yeah, very happy with his performance.